But anyways, yeah, you got a good view of the. I remember years ago I learned that Dad considers this to be the backyard, which I find very strange. I mean, I understand it because like if you come around this way, like the Fredericksburg Road is down there, so that makes that area the front yard, and this is the backyard. But like that's the main door. Like you can't tell me that's the back door. That's the door we always use. So, oh, woodpecker. Anyways. Oh yeah, and there's this little door that literally is never used. Like I remember discovering as a kid that there's like basically just like a panel of wood on the other side of that. You can't tell that it's a door at all on the inside. So when I first learned that, it was like a secret passage to me. There's a few things like that around the house, little quirks. But yeah, and then here's the backyard or front yard, depending on how you think of it. Oh, see somebody in there. But yeah, there used to be really big bushes planted along here. Because I remember what we would do is like, we were doing this with Grammy actually. We would like have the dogs stay in one place or something, and then like call them, and they would have to like look around to find us. Dogs are pretty good at it. They would find us quite quickly. Here's a little other deck. This is not as old. Unfortunately, this one's gotten very warped. We've noticed. Cousins were joking. It looks like someone just sat on it right there for a prolonged time. But yeah, it's a nice little back area, and another fossil, bigger one. Totally see those like a trilobite or wait no, nautilus or something. And yeah, again, good area to just play with the dogs and whatnot. And something I was reminiscing about with the cousins the other day is actually a very fun afternoon that we had where it was like we were playing with it started like organically because like we were playing with a ball and it got like hit down there, and then somebody went and got it and brought it back up, and then somebody else just like threw it down. And all the while there were like a ton of acorns all over the ground from this tree here. And so we kept having somebody go down and get the ball and then come back up, and we would all pelt them with acorns as they climbed this like steep rocky hill, and just kept doing that over and over again. And also what added to it though, made it maybe a bit less dangerous, was there was also some sort of shield that one of us had, like a Renaissance fair like wooden shield, so the person who was going to retrieve it could at least defend themselves from the onslaught of acorns as they climbed back up. I mean, it sounds like a really stupid game when you mention it now, but I remember that like all of us were just like dying laughing. Like it was the most fun shit ever. And I'm really glad the cousins came up yesterday, because that's the last time, I have to imagine. I mean, actually, maybe they could come out here again whenever we come back. But this might have been the last time they see us up here. It's possible, at least. And here's this little like side yard area. Yeah, right here there was a path going down to the gate and then down to the cottage. The path has been lost to time. Really, it's not very visible anymore. It's kind of marked out by stones where it was, but it's just totally overgrown. That's not even the big problem though. Like we actually used it yesterday. The main problem is this part right here. There used to be like a sort of stone staircase, which even at the best of times was a little bit treacherous, but like it was usable. That has completely been buried by leaves and plants growing over it. But I think in previous video I pointed out beauty sort of that can be seen in the fields beyond Fredericksburg Road. And House Mountain up there, which I had the pleasure of climbing once. That was the mountain where famously we got to the very top, where there were some amazing views. And Alex, who we'd been dragging along the whole way, said it wasn't worth it. It was not worth the views, in his opinion. Though, I think now he looks back on that hike a little bit more favorably. So, yeah, just this narrow path right here. And you come back around. Oh yeah, that was a good hiding spot back in there. Back in the day. Oh, and then also, while I'm here, I'm noticing, this is something we've noticed for a long time. There's some serious issues. See those, like, cracks? And then this right here is, like, really bad. The wall is just pulling away from, like, the masonry. You can see concrete just, like, falling and shit. And that's how a bunch of stuff has gotten in the walls, I'm sure. Like how you can hear snakes in the walls and shit. Well, that was just one time, but that was still pretty crazy. So yeah, Redmar has some issues. I think the ground settled a little bit under it, and that's the result. But yeah, anyways, this is just sort of a rambling thing that I recorded mostly just for myself. But yeah, I guess just final wrap up here. Got the iconic front area, you know, the big old chimney. I mean, this is one of the things I love most about the house. Like, just look at the size of this chimney. I really hope we get to do a fire. I mean, we can't this trip, but like next time we come here, that's one just great thing about Redmar, is getting the big wood fire. Oh, hello. Oh man, you guys need help?
Yeah, when you're done with your videos, you can help us.
Okay, yeah, I'm about wrapped up. Hey, Rogue. But yeah.
Drop it.
That's it. Oh, hey, Rogue. Oh, baby. So yeah.